What up, yo? So here are three things that I did that transformed me as a Call of Duty player. Or not transformed, but I would say I got an upgrade, I would say. So put me from here to up here. Now, you just pretend you saw me move my hand up from low to high. So we can, yeah, okay, cool. So first thing I did was I would warm up. So it wasn't just warming up, but it was aim training. So what I would do is now watch, I'm going to go through my settings to this game mode that I have, so you can copy them. Bot setup 11. I have them on regular. You can put on mix, easy, hard. Excuse me. I just have them on regular. And then note that all the little blue corners are the ones that change. So basically, what this does is warm it up, aim training. It gets your gun skills up. It's easier to hit shots. You don't miss shots as much. And where's kill cam? You can also take off the kill cam if you want, force respawn. But what that does is it gets your gun skills up. So before I would miss shots a lot, and my gun skills, I had pretty good gun skills, but they just weren't that. They just could get better, and I got them a lot better by warming up, just doing aim training. Now, second off is settings. So I changed my settings. So when I used to play, I'd play on 2020 because I used to trick shot. So I'd run on, or insane, whatever the max sensitivity was. So what I would do is I would just get used to high sensitivity, but what I would struggle is with long range gunfights. So, like, let's say someone's right here in this Jeep, I'm gonna outgun him any day, cause I just was able to aim. I'd still miss shots from up close, cause it's just high sensitivity. No matter how good you are with it, you're just not gonna compete with someone who has low sensitivity, especially at far range. Now low sensitivity up close, you can move around, maybe flick on them like this and flick on them, but overall low sensitivity is going to win in most gunfights. That's why all the pros use low. If the higher was better, they would use higher for gunfights at least. Second off, so settings. I changed my sensitivity down to low. So now I'm at 12. So what I did was I was losing so many gunfights. I changed it down to 6 because I figured, hey, if I can win my gunfights, I didn't care if I was able to snipe, because I was tryharding a little bit. I wasn't really sniping a lot, so pretty much MP5, M4, RAM, AK, whatever you want to call it, any of those guns. No sniper rifles. But then I started using the sniper rifle more, and I wanted to be able to, and I was also not able to turn on people. So let's say I was getting shot from behind. By the time I could turn around and put some bullets in them, I was already dead, because by the time I turned, I was getting shot at, and then I'm dead. But now I'm able to flick on somebody, so I'll show you how to do that right now. So I did was I just decided to multiply my original sense by 2, so it's 12. And then what I do is I change the low zoom, so low zoom to 0.5, which is 50%. This is a percentage. So if I was to turn it to 200, it'd be essentially 24. But what that does is my sensitivity right here is 12. But whenever I aim down sight, it's as if my sensitivity is at 6 the whole time. So this is 6 sensitivity while I'm aiming down sight. But that was only for low zoom, so if I was going to snipe, it would still stay at 12. Now this is scoping in, it's going to be a little slower, but it's still, they're correlated. So it'd be as if everything was 1 and my sensitivity is at 12. So I can still turn on people, but I can hit those long range gunshot, or I can hit my shots long range, which is important. And yeah, turning on people, that's something I value a lot, and just being able to turn corners fast, it's all so killer once you are able to master it. Now I will say that it is hard if you're used to low sensitivity and you change it up. It's gonna be hard at first to get used to it, but I'm very used to it now, and it has improved my gun skills a lot. And I do recommend challenging bots, even when you're hurt. When you're hurt in this, I have quick fix on, so it's not gonna really apply to me, because I usually go for nukes in this, see how fast I can get nukes. I'm more worried about my guns just hitting shots than challenging while hurt. But it will get your gun skills up if you can still kill bots while you're hurt and they're still shooting at you. Now third off is slide canceling. So first off, the important settings, I changed to tactical. If you're on paddles or scuff, then you don't really need to run tactical. But what I did was I ran tactical flip. So flip, what it does is it changes the triggers from the top to the bottom. So the top are now shooting and the bottom is grenades. And to change that, you just push square X depending on Xbox or PS4. And what tactical does is it makes the joystick crouch instead of the circle. The circle is melee now. It takes a minute for me to get used to it. But and the other thing is you need to change slide behavior from hold to tap. So what this sets up is you're able to slide cancel now. So I don't know if you've been paying attention. People who play with me, they see me slide canceling all the time. It's oh shoot, did I flip the triggers? Oh, I did. Actually, when I was playing around with them. But yeah. So what that does is it what slide canceling is it's basically it's just movement. It's movement. That's all it is. So you're basically harder to hit, and you can move, turn corners faster. So let's say I was gonna kill this guy, right? I had to take a second. Hang on, let me kill him real quick. So I had to take a second to run around. So I'm either gonna run around run around the corner with my gun up and then aim, which is way different from right here versus right here. That split second is killer, especially against better players. They're gonna win on that, even if you guys have the same skill. Just because your gun's up in the air while theirs isn't. Now, or you could jump shot, but this is not jump shotting. This is slide cancel. I'm getting off topic. Here we go. So basically, what it does is it allows you to turn corners fast, and you're also harder to hit. So let's say I'm getting shot at from behind. I use this in Warzone all the time when I'm getting shot at. In S&D also, people even if you've seen it before, it's still like I see people slide canceling all the time, and it's just still hard to hit. Even if you hit their shots, it's hard because they can duck behind cover. So let's say this wall wasn't here, I could just run behind cover, and now instead of running, my head's up, I'm sliding the whole time. So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. So basically, what you do is, since you did switch it to tap, like I recommended, instead of hold, you run, crouch, jump. So it's on the PS4 controller, it's joystick X. So slide, crouch, X. So this is for when you're running around. If you're running around, you're trying to avoid somebody, or just trying to get from point A to point B fast without getting shot at. This does help a lot in Warzone, like I said. Now, what it should look like is this. Boom. Now, it does work better if you do have double time on, because tactical sprint, you'll run faster, you'll get out faster. But you don't have to have it. I don't run it a lot of the time because EOD is certain to destroy. But another thing you can do, if you want to be a little harder to hit, you can just slide, cancel, and crouch. You don't push X, just slide, crouch. And what that does is you'll see the difference right now. So I'll slide. See how I'm just still sliding, but right here, I'm able to aim right away. So, see, it takes a second to aim. I'm able to aim right away instead of boom. And you're just harder to hit. And I'm gonna throw out a few clips of me right now, slide canceling. One's gonna be a full-on clutch just because I decided to throw it in there, and then the other one is just me just pooping on a kit. And this also applies with movement. Hip firing, the sensitivity, it all comes into place with the second clip. So here you go. I'm gonna throw that in.
Dude, oh my God, bitch, dude, give me a fucking call. There's a guy just standing right there in the fucking wide open, just shooting the fuck out of us. Fuck. Oh, dude, I don't know where to go. How about just stay alive? Bruh. My God. It's just. They just want me dead, bro.
Where we lost this?
Touch it up.
Go in the arcade. There's one in the arcade. Yo, this guy. Oh, it's right there in arcade 2. Oh, it's right there in arcade 2. Arcade 2.
Oh, shit!
Hey, good gaming, guys. Can you guys give me a fucking kiss now or what?
I know. So it's using that hack that you used to hack that Instagram. Oh, Samir. Dude, I don't get how he didn't figure that out, bro. That makes no sense. Like, it's so obvious.
So slow with it.
It's called movement, buddy.
Nah.
Dude, I don't get how. So yeah, those are the two clips. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, I think it's gonna be helpful, leave a like. I am so close to 300 subs, and I'd appreciate it very much if you help me get there. And the likes do help me out a lot. I know it seems like, oh, you're just asking for likes. I mean, it does help though. It helps. I think it helps with the recommended and just getting my channel to new people and just exposing myself to new audiences. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And I hope that this video does help you out a lot. I know it has definitely helped me, and yeah, adios.